Hello and welcome to Asian Pacific America. I'm Robert Honda, your host for our show here on NBC Bay Area and Cozy TV. We start our show with a look at the best of our young leaders here in the Bay Area who excelled in a national competition of Future Business Leaders of America. A look at the competitive elements and how it might translate into future success. Then we look at the Link Ages Time Bank, a community-based network where members give and receive services. We'll see how that can help create connections across all ages and build a better community. Next, we turn our attention to the APA Family Support Services, a group that serves over 7,000 low-income Asian Pacific American families in the Bay Area in a wide variety of ways, from home visitation, home work clubs, for children, nutrition, and financial advice. And we end with our traditional artistic performance, this time featuring Indian percussion music. Our guests will be holding workshops in New York City soon, but we get to look and hear this unique sound for ourselves here in our studio. Well, the name seems to say it all, Future Business Leaders of America. But what does it really mean to be a business leader? And how does an organization really prepare someone to be one? Joining me right now to give us some insight into those questions is a past member as well as a present member of the FBLA. Cedric Nixon is a recent graduate of Homestead High School in Cupertino who was the president of the Future Business Leaders of America while there. He will attend UC Berkeley in the fall. And also here is Naomi Jung, a senior at Homestead High, who was vice president for team competitions as a junior and is the incoming president this school year. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Now, we talked a little bit before about sort of the historical context of this. Give us an idea in terms of how this organization started and maybe how it evolved to now.
So this organization at our school started in about the 1980s. It was a way that the business teachers at our school, Homestead High School, wanted to form a complement to the current business education that was there. And it originated as a small group of students, but about 20 years ago, our current advisor, Mr. Byron Lee, came in and he helped grow the program a lot. And by 1988, we won the state sweepstakes award for the most successful chapter in competition. And we currently provide members a lot of opportunities in that area as well. Basically, lots of presentation, leadership, and technology-based competitions that they can participate in.
What made you decide to join? What is it? Was it always something of an interest of yours in terms of business? Or was there something about the way the organization was set up that you thought would really help you?
So I guess FBLA has a really large presence on the Homestead campus, and so a lot of freshmen join us when they start high school. In fact, we have over 200 members that are part of Homestead's FBLA club. So as a freshman, I know there are a lot of recruitment things going on. So I decided to join along with all of my friends, and it was really from there that I started, getting into it and meeting a lot of the officers and getting to have all of these opportunities from learning public speaking skills and going to conferences and competing and stuff like that.
I have had so many teachers tell me that they think public speaking should be like a mandatory course because it's so important nowadays as part of your skill set. Give me an idea here. You're one of the people here who can talk about the past and the present in terms of when you were there and now you've left. What did you get out of the program? What did it help you with that you couldn't have maybe developed as well by yourself?
Oh, it helped me a lot. Before I came into the FBLA program, I was probably a bit more withdrawn as a person. I wouldn't be the type to come on to shows like this and talk with you. But through FBLA and through its competitive programs and just talking with the officers and advisors of that club, I've been able to learn a lot of skills from those people. And they've sort of become mentors to me. And through that, I've developed confidence in public speaking, which I couldn't really learn in the classroom.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you both have mentioned that as far as the social aspect being pretty important, right? I mean, high school is kind of difficult as it is. Now you have something that helps you both in one way and another. Give me an idea in terms of for you, what are you trying to do? I noticed that you were very active as a junior, and now you're incoming president. What does the president do? What kind of impact do you hope to have on the program that you can bring to it?
I guess the main job of the president is to oversee the entire club and to sort of set a vision for the club. I know I'm going to be overseeing our officer team, which this year will consist of 22 people, which is a lot. So I'll be making sure that they're fulfilling all of their duties and making sure that they're providing the opportunities for our members. I think one of my goals as a president next year is going to be interacting with a lot of the freshmen. I know when I was a freshman, the president at that time did a really good job of interacting with me and making making me feel welcome as part of the club.
Now, I know that a lot of people probably have potential, and as you said, it gets developed. You know, I mean, you may not know exactly whether somebody's a good future business leader right away, but how do you, I mean, if so many people want to join, how do you decide like who maybe is appropriate for it, or is it open to everybody?
It's definitely open to everybody. We have sort of, the breakdown of our club sort of consists of projects, competitions, and then general events. So our projects, every year we have usually sophomores who lead the projects. There's American Enterprise, Community Service, and Partnership with Business. And so these projects allow the members to have sort of an opportunity to either learn about the American Enterprise system or participate in a partnership where they partner with a local business. This past year, our Partnership with Business project actually partnered with Google. So what they did is they helped give feedback on their Google Classroom product, which is actually new. And so that opportunity is definitely open to everyone, and we really encourage all of our members to participate in those. And then our competitive events program, there's over 60 competitions that members can participate in. And so we try to give a competition to everybody that's interested. And then finally, with our general events, we have things like business tours and guest speakers that are open to all of our members.
And real quickly, I mean, the high-tech industry, the way it's been booming right now, a big part of what you try to orient people toward now? How about for you?
Technology, obviously being in Silicon Valley, is a core part of our experience, and we provide a lot of opportunities to members, some of which I've participated in as well. Particularly, we have a technology committee that conferences a bunch of students to work on specific projects like building a mobile application.
Very good. Well, thank you both for being here. Pretty interesting, and of course, we'll be looking for you in the future.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, coming up, how do you build a strong social network? You need give and take and a system to coordinate it all. See how it's done with Link Age's Time Bank next.